Judge, jury, and executioner is what Lawless wants to be to the entire International Wrestling Cartel.
Cheap shot there, stomping on the toe of Aulridge.
Gonna outsmart and Aulridge with a takedown. And Bolton Nasty tags himself in. They just keep getting bigger.
And here we're seeing not really any of these teams able to get along. Neither of them seem quite on the same page.
Well, we're not seeing cohesive tags, that's for sure, as Vegas wants a piece. And you gotta believe there's a bit of pride and ego involved here too. Each one of these men would love to score that winning fall, even though no matter who gets the decision, the entire team moves on to the high stakes championship.
And you've gotta wonder how much ego is really at stake here. Who gets the winning pinfall, as you said, is certainly gonna play a role.
Ouch! Marshall and Officer Dan collide, take one another down. And this matchup is breaking down to a brawl in just the first opening few minutes, and there you go, Officer Dan. Marshall's never gotten along with the law in any form.
High overhead and slam down with a huge body slam there.
How'd you want to run into Marshall a bull in an alleyway some night?
I certainly wouldn't choose that over being in the high stakes championship match tonight.
Here comes the ball. Lawless about 260 in his own right, but being treated like he's a feather. Huge power slam.
Manhandled there as he slammed to the mat. And it seems as if they're all taking turns, picking up and putting down.
Well, it's almost like Bulk Nasty's daring Jimmy Vegas to top what he just did. It's almost like a game of can you top this, a game of ego here. So now Officer Dan is in, and Vegas is staring him. Oh my God! That's about 6'6" or 6'7". That Jimmy Vegas is about 270 or 80 in his own right. Was able to take down, and Dan sent hard to the floor. You can feel the thud at our feet.
Ground shaking as 8 colossal men. Another huge
Aulridge. Wait, Corey's not even in this match. And he got it too. And Flexor gets caught. What is Pump Ferrari doing in the ring? Oh no.
Gosh, head nearly taken off with a huge lariat.
You should know better than to charge into Marshall the Bull head on.
Especially when you have no business being in the ring at all.
And now everybody's arguing with everybody. These guys are on the same team.
And this is exactly what we were talking about, Joe. How are they going to be able to coincide to win this match? Take them, and just like that.
That's Lawless with a roll up, but the official, I think the official knows who's legal, and thankfully, because we don't at this point, this thing is completely breaking down.
Complete chaos, and that's to be expected when you've got 8 men with completely different personalities in the ring at once.
Here we go.
Meeting of the minds in the center of the ring.
All 4 of the same team ended up getting it.
Almost unintentional teamwork there.
What are you guys doing?
Oh
my God.
5 minutes gone by.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they intended things to work out so perfectly, but it did, and now it's Lawless with Flexor. And Officer Dan Murphy with Ruxpin. Everybody else just kind of laying back and letting things unfold. Because, again, these guys are teammates and they're fighting each other. First, another clothesline by the STDs. That's great. I'm not sure if this crowd even knows what to make of this because you talked about at the outset which team could get along longest. We answered that question already.
Bulldog attempt there, unsuccessful.
And now if Flexor pins Lawless or vice versa, all 4 of them, I guess, would still get in the main event.
That is true. Beautiful double teamwork there.
Neck breaker. And if I'm the opposing team, I'm watching this carefully because this could backfire potentially, but never mind.
He knows what he's doing in the courtroom, not right now in the ring.
Oh.
Second lariat.
Nothing imaginary about Ruxpin's temper. Oh, Buckmaster from behind. Found an opening. Bulk fresh from the six-way ladder main event a couple of weeks ago, and Unbreakable. Oh God, a 300 pounds and just powerbomb.
Unbreakable, he may have just broken him there with a huge powerbomb.
And that's going to do it.
Does it?
We have our field of 5.
Here are your winners, advancing into the high-stakes championship match later this evening. The